That was one big snowstorm to start the week, a widespread area of 6 to 10 inches with over a foot in northeastern Ohio. Some spots close to around 2 feet of snow, and even into northwest PA, 18 or so inches in western New York, and a big corridor of several inches all the way up into New England. I'll look towards the southeast. Yep, that's a decent amount of snow in spots back in towards the middle of the country with that system, and then up in towards Tennessee. Icing across portions of the Carolinas, plus a good amount of snow sliding up into the mid-Atlantic. Our nation's capital now has about 12 inches of snow on the year. Not too shabby. Awesome pictures. Gotta love when the doggos get out there and have some fun in the snow, whether they're wrapped up in their favorite sweater or not. Now to the forecast side of this, we have a system here. It's a clipper, and it's going to migrate eastward, dragging a cold front, and a strong cold front at that. Rain showers, though, first, because it pulls in initial warm air, and then it'll change over to snow. Big time cold air pushing in from the northwest, firing off a little bit of lake effect snow, Lake Michigan into Lake Erie. That system pushes off towards the east, as we'll have another system with another low developing along it. Look at how much cold air, because we have the chance for some mixing near the Gulf Coast. Yeah, up into portions of the southeast. You could have another snow event to deal with before that moves off to the northeast and becomes a potential decent coastal storm. So it's an active pattern. It's a cold pattern. Arctic air coming down at times. This is temperatures from now through about a week from now, through the middle of next week. There will be negatives. There will be some low temperatures well below zero into the Midwest and the northern plains, even into the Great Lakes at times, or at least close to zero into the Ohio Valley. That's some pretty chilly air. We get a little bit of mild air trying to intrude for just a short bit of time, but it'll be cold across really much of the Northeast, into the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, Midwest. Very chilly stuff off and on as we go throughout pretty much the rest of January. That's going to translate to well below average temperatures. And when you're talking well below average this time of year, yeah, it is cold. That's for sure. FutureCast continuing now as we take things forward. This will be that system that we're going to be monitoring as we go in towards the next week. Is it going to move over the coast? Is it going to be something that spins around as a pretty good low and produces some heavy snowfall? Is it going to move a little bit more out to sea? We got to wait and see on that. Couple of little minor snow systems back behind it, but overall it's high pressure pouring in cold air and pushing in at times just little mini clipper systems to watch as we go into the middle portion of next week. Not really a ton going off on the western portion of the nation, so we'll watch that system and then kind of see what we got after that. So the snowfall side of this, that first system bringing in some snow across portions of the Ohio-Tennessee Valley into the mid-Atlantic a little bit. Then we'll have that coastal system. It depends. Again, it could be a bigger storm further northeast. It could be more just hugging the coast or out of the coast. A snow system across portions of Ontario and Quebec back into the Winnipeg area. We have this back in towards portions of the Rockies. But overall, it's going to be a fairly snowy situation.